Hello, aviators, and welcome to another movie review. I just got done seeing Top Gun Maverick, if you couldn't tell. Um, wow. If you are a Top Gun fan in any fashion, like if you're a casual fan, if you're a diehard fan, if you're just a regular moviegoer, you're going to love this movie. Okay. I don't know where to begin. So, people saw this movie early. Me being one of them. It's Tuesday, but people saw it like really early at CinemaCon a couple months back, and early reviews were raving about the movie, saying it was, incredible. It exceeded their expectations, and the movie had no business being this good. And I was very surprised by this because I love Top Gun. Like many guys probably, I watched the movie because my dad was a huge fan of Top Gun, and that's how I first saw Top Gun. And I don't it's not my favorite movie or anything like that. It's in my go on my letterbox. It's like in my top 80 or something like that movies. But it's a great movie. Like it's great 80s, action. There's good comedy in there. There's a lot of memorable parts and iconic scenes and great action, like I said. And it's a really good movie. And 30 plus years later, Tom Cruise comes back for a sequel. Yeah, this easily could have been some generic cash grab or, wow. This movie is it is emotional. It's like, I can't remember the last time I was on the edge of my seat in a movie. Like, I was on the edge of my seat during the last, the big sequence at the end, the third act. The action is incredible. The actual flying they did for this film is, I can't fathom, like, how they were able to achieve this. Like, Tom Cruise is a madman, in the best way possible. Everything in this movie feels real. Like the dialogue, the action. Like this, I'm at a loss for words. Like I'm just baffled at how good this movie was. Like this film is a 10 out of 10. It is my favorite film of the year so far. And who knows? It might remain my favorite film of the year because I was on the verge of tears several times. Like I said, I was at the edge of my seat. Man, this film was something else. Like, it might be better than the first movie. I'm still gonna say I like the first movie more just because I've seen it a million times and nostalgia and stuff. But objectively speaking, like, yeah, this just is a better movie. And if like I said, if you're a fan, you're gonna love this. There is fan service in there, but it is not done gratuitously at all. Like it's totally natural. They could have put more in there, but they put just enough, you know what I mean? Like, I thought there'd be more fan service, but there wasn't. But don't get me wrong, the fan service that's there is really good. And like I said, it's not done in a gratuitous way, and this is what a sequel should be. Like, a sequel that is years later, you know what I mean? They could have not done a better job with this movie. Like, the action was... like the camera work, like you can tell what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? There's no confusion whatsoever who's flying in what plane or jet, I should say. And like, I'm just at a loss for words. Like, everyone in the film knocked it out of the park. The actors, the supporting cast, Tom Cruise, John Hamm, Miles Teller, Ed Harris, Jennifer Connelly, Val Kilmer's in there. Like, I'm telling you guys, this film was incredible. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. On a technical level, it's a masterpiece. Like, it really is. Like, there hasn't been better flight. Like, I haven't seen a lot of like movies that deal with Navy jets or whatever, but like, it's top notch. Like, seriously. Like, rest in peace, Tony Scott, director of the first film. They got a different guy directing this one, who I'm not too familiar with. Knocked it out of the park. Like seriously, like, just totally knocked it out of the park. This movie does not have any business being this good. Like, seriously. All the reviews that I've watched, Jeremy Johns, FlickPick, like, everybody that's talked about it so far, it's like unanimous. Like, I really can't think of a single negative in this film. I was riveted the whole time. It never slowed down. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it has great pacing. There was never like a boring moment. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's 2 hours. I don't even know the runtime. It was a totally perfect runtime. It didn't feel too short. It didn't feel too long. I don't want to say this movie's perfect, but like I literally cannot even think of a nitpick for this movie. Like seriously. And like I said at the beginning, I'm not even like a diehard Top Gun fan like that. But I do love Top Gun. Tom Cruise is the man. Like seriously. I'm going to go out of my way to watch all the Mission Impossibles so I can see Part 7 in theaters because I've only seen like the first two. I have them all. I just haven't watched them, So that looks really cool. They played the trailer for that. This was an early showing. Saw it in Dolby, and as part of the early showing, is you see it in Dolby, you get a free poster. They were supposed to give us a free pin, but they didn't have the pin, which is very unfortunate because I'm a huge pin collector. So they gave us a really cool poster. See this in Dolby, I'm telling you. Like, you can see it in IMAX too if you want, but Dolby in particular with the way the sound moves and everything, oh my god, it was an experience, I'm telling you. Like, I don't have anything else to say, really. Like, I know this is like a really weird review, like I'm literally at a loss for words, but like, it really is that good. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, if you watch this movie and you don't like it, like, I don't even think that's possible. Like I said, I can't think of a single nitpick. Like, I really can't. Like, going in, I was thinking maybe like Jennifer Connelly's character, Penny, she would be just sort of like a replacement for Kelly McGillis because, obviously they didn't even attempt to reach Kelly McGillis for this movie, which, I guess, makes sense for Maverick's character. I don't think those two were meant to last, So she's the new love interest in this, and, a concern I had going in is like, okay, maybe she's just going to be a generic love interest, but no, she drives the movie. She is a force in the movie. You know what I mean? I'm telling you guys, this was literally a perfect sequel. Tom Cruise is the man. I've said that already, but he's the man. Like, everything, I don't know how much of it was digital versus practical, but everything looked real. I wouldn't be surprised if everything in the movie was real. Like, the flying is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Go see this film. See it in Dolby. See it in IMAX, whatever. Just go see it. Like, seriously. Go see this. Don't stream it. Go to the theater and watch it. Unless you're watching this, years later or something. Tom Cruise is all about the theater experience. And yes, this absolutely needs to be seen in a theater. I can't wait to own it, It's never going to do it justice. Whatever your setup is at home, it's not going to do it justice. But, like, I can't wait to own it and watch it again. And, like I said, there were several times I was going to cry. Like, I didn't cry, though, but I was very close several times. This movie will pull on your heartstrings. It will give you chills. It will give you nostalgia. It will give you... like, it'll just put you on the edge of your seat, and I feel like a broken record saying that, but, like, I literally, like, didn't even notice at one point during the third act. I was literally, like clutching myself, and I didn't, like, notice until, like, a few minutes later. I was like, oh my god, I'm clutching myself. Like, I don't want to overhype this, but trust me, you are going to have a good time when you watch this movie. See it with your friends, see it with your family, see it alone, whatever. Just go see it. I want this movie to do well, because things like this take a lot of hard work, and they need to make their money. Paramount, Tom Cruise, director, I think it's Joseph something. I should have looked up your name, I'm sorry. Supporting cast, everybody, cast and crew, you guys, I want to call this a masterpiece. I can't really do that, I just saw it. But, yeah, so, I don't know if I'm going to do a spoiler section at the end of this video. I'll just say there is an emotional beat that happens towards, I would say, the end of the second act, and it caught me off guard. I did not expect that to happen. You'll know what it is when you see it, probably. And yeah, that was something. But other than, like, no negatives, 0 negatives, all positive. This is a 10. This is the film of the year so far. It's gonna be tough to beat. I'm telling you. Like, can't believe I'm saying this about Top Gun. All right, guys. So movie don't come out till Thursday night, Friday morning, whatever. When you see it, let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. And I've got a need for speed.